Hey, everybody. Hope you are doing well. Let's do a deeper Doobie Brothers track. This one's called Don't Stop to Watch the Wheels. Pretty amazing guitar riff in this. Let's check it out. His voice is fantastic on that. Really soulful, yet really, really, really smooth and sweet all at the same time. Um, so we often hear about songs that became huge because they were sort of discovered by accident. And what I mean by that is somebody was just kind of hanging out in the studio working on something or practicing, and all of a sudden somebody else in the band or somebody else in the studio said, "Hey, what's that riff you're playing?" And it turned out to be something unique. Like the guitar player from Motown was walking around the studio and came up with the riff that is the main guitar riff in the Temptations classic "My Girl." Um, Joe Walsh famously um, came up with a riff that was really, it's just a finger exercise that he was doing. Turned out to become "Life in the Fast Lane." The guitar parts, both of Kansas's biggest hits, "Dust in the Wind" and "Carry On Wayward Son," were finger exercises that Kerry Livgren used to use to warm up, and again, big hits. This riff that's going on in the beginning of the song and through most of the song, through most of the verses, sounds like it's probably a finger exercise. Now, I don't know that for a fact, but it definitely sounds like a finger exercise to me. And so I guess it just kind of goes to show if you're a guitar player and you've come up with something that helps you stretch out or something like that, you might actually be sitting on something that you're completely unaware of. And it's not necessarily a bad idea to have somebody else, you know, accidentally hear it. Because who knows, they might be able to make something out of it. It might be something that you can collaborate on, and next thing you know, there's a hit in it for you. But you don't necessarily think that just because you've just been using it as a finger. You're just warming up. It's nothing. You're just warming up. It's a riff that you've been practicing, that you were just used to warm up and get your fingers stretched out. Yeah, but somebody else hears it and goes, wait a second, that's actually kind of catchy. I like that. What is that? And next thing you know, dome, 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 I got sunshine. I mean, in that instance, they had the song. What they didn't have was the riff. And again, famously, he was just the guitar player was just walking around the studio while they were working it up, and Barry Gordy heard him play it, and he was like, wait a second, what's that riff? I'm just practicing. No, 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 no. Play that riff again. And next thing you know, down, 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 down. Huge hit for the Temptations, right? Um, Great song. I don't know if I've ever heard this song on the radio. I'm 99.99% positive I hadn't. I think the first time I heard it was in a car with my older sister who loved the Doobie Brothers, and she had one of their records in there. So wow, that's a good riff, and that's the first time I heard it. I'm sure I was probably just a 14, 15-year-old kid at the time. Anyway, hope you enjoyed that. Please feel free to leave a comment in the comment section below. We can talk about it further. Know that I appreciate you, and I wish you well. Y'all take care now.